What is the car accident claim process in Massachusetts? Hi everyone, Anthony Riccio here, founding attorney of Riccio Law, a Massachusetts personal injury and criminal defense law firm with offices in Quincy and Attleboro, Massachusetts. I want to spend just a couple minutes talking about the car accident claim process in Massachusetts, what drivers involved in a car accident in the Commonwealth are required to do, and what drivers as well as passengers in a car accident should probably do. So I want to start off by stating that any driver involved in a car accident in Massachusetts where any person was injured, any person died, or there was damage in excess of $1,000 to any one vehicle or any other property. If any of those factors are met, then a motor vehicle crash report form must be filed with the Massachusetts Registry of Motor Vehicles within 5 days of the accident. Additionally, a copy of that crash report form should be provided to the auto insurance carrier and needs to be provided to the police department in the city or town in which the accident occurred. Now, while not required to call the police on scene to report an accident, any driver involved in a car accident in Massachusetts is required to remain on scene and exchange certain information. So in the situation where you're in a car accident, you're the driver, and your car accident involves another car, you and the driver of the other vehicle do need to remain on scene and exchange certain information with each other before leaving the scene. Name and contact information needs to be exchanged. Car insurance information needs to be exchanged. License plate number, registration information, as well as the driver's license number of the driver involved. Before leaving the scene of the accident, that information needs to be exchanged between both drivers. If it's a situation where it's a single car accident, you're the driver and maybe you damage someone's property on the lawn, on someone's lawn, you should make an attempt before leaving to contact those people or the property owner and leave your information with them. Now, some other things that you should consider and think about doing if you've been involved in a car accident, in particular in a situation where you were injured and the driver of the other car is at fault. In a situation like that, you should get treatment for your injuries, get them at least checked out, and continue with any recommended follow-up care. You should also meet with a personal injury lawyer sooner rather than later. While the statute of limitations in Massachusetts for a personal injury claim involving a car accident is 3 years, the sooner you contact and meet with a lawyer, the sooner they can begin working on the case, collecting, preserving any sort of evidence, things like that. So those are a couple things that you absolutely should do if you've been involved in a car accident and you think you may have a potential personal injury claim. Now, like I had just briefly mentioned, the statute of limitations is 3 years. So what that means is if you were injured in a car accident through no fault of your own, by someone else's negligence, and you're not able to obtain any sort of settlement without filing a lawsuit, any lawsuit needs to be filed within 3 years of the date of the accident. And that's what I mean by stating the statute of limitations. Once those 3 years have passed, you have essentially waived your right to bring any sort of liability claim for injuries you sustained in a motor vehicle accident. And one last thing I do want to note is that after an accident occurs, if you're in a position where you're not injured and you're able to do so, you should try to take some pictures of the damage to the car, of the accident scene. And if you do have any injuries, you should try to take pictures of your injuries when you're able to do so. So if you do have any questions involving a car accident that you got into in the state of Massachusetts, feel free to contact Richie O Law with any questions, and would be happy to provide a free case evaluation. Thank you.